Test, 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 test. Yep.
And we're on. Welcome to Trojan basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night at home versus Waukomis. Glad you could join us. Coach Cheatham here. Got a faithful sidekick in Coach Mendenhall. Good to have you tonight, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
And we are excited to be here. One-man show on the computer and the camera for the game one, but we will do a great job. So, welcome to the show tonight. Streaming live for a home game. We're glad to be at home. We haven't played at home in 2.5, almost 3 weeks, it seems like.
We have been road warriors the last few weeks.
So, the Lady Trojans still have a short bench with a few injuries and sickness, so see what the starting lineup is tonight as we get close here to the end of the evening. So we'll turn it over here, let you just listen in as we have the national anthem. Now our national anthem. And a great job there on the national anthem by Ms. Lohman. Great job, as always. Beautiful rendition. So as we get prepared here for the starting lineups tonight, we're coming off, both the boys and the girls are coming off losses last night at Okarche in hard-fought games. So we'll listen it over to the public address announcer, Mr. Estabrook, for the starting lineups. So looks like, Coach, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. Camber Ripple. Number 12, Clara Caldwell. Number 23, Carly Purdue. Number 24, Ashley Miller. And 32, Cooper Chaos. So here we go, Coach. Coming off a tough loss last night. Had a good tournament the weekend before, winning 2 of 3, actually getting beat in a championship game on a tough one. So 2-2 over the last week, and got a home game here. Should be a good matchup.
Yeah, I'm excited to see us play a quality opponent here and hopefully play our best ball, because it'll be a good game if we do.
All right, we win the tip. Here we go. So it looks like Waukomis is going to start out in a zone, a little 2-1-2, 2-3 look for us. Harley gets it inside to Claire, kicks it back out. We're going to work it around the perimeter. Worked it inside, nice pass. And then turnover on trying to get it inside to get a closer look at the basket, so they bring it down. Looks like we're going to start in a zone as well. Shot, 3 from the top, miss, rebound. Miller's going to push it up aggressively hard, kicks it to Riffle in the corner. She'll take the 3, overshoots. Again, we're in a zone here. Looks like a 1-2-2. So they're being patient with it. Looks like we're
can't
worried
leave
about
34. 34 is their best player. We cannot leave her.
34 hits
That's
the 3.
Coach Q's daughter, and
Okay.
she makes them go. I've seen it for a couple of years here. So when we sink on the 1-2-2, we can't sink so far. We can't get back out to cover the point.
Plus, she's their senior leader, so
yes,
the only senior in that starting lineup for the Lady Chiefs. Steal on the cross-court pass for the Lady Chiefs, so they'll bring it down. Another 3, this time by
Taylor Moody, 32. The other senior on the team.
The other senior.
Yeah.
So quickly down 6. Cross court over to Riffle for a short jumper miss. Early here, we need to attack those offensive boards a little better. So again, back into our zone. Don't let 34 shoot. All right, 11's going to take a shot. All right. They've hit 3 out of their first 4. So quick timeout on the floor for Coach Roth as they've hit their first 3 of 4 3-pointers as we go down 9-0 at the 5:21 mark of the first period. So got to try to get them cold there a little bit.
Yeah, we don't want to let them get on track like that. And Coach, you know, last game when we've talked a couple times about how we've got to limit our turnovers. That's the key for our girls. And you know, against Okarche last night, Coach told me that we had 14 first quarter possessions and 11 turnovers, only 3 shots. And right now we've got 2 turnovers and 2 shots. So we've got to limit that, especially against a team like this, and then get in their face on D and try to crawl back into this thing.
For sure, especially on those, when you talk about those turnovers, I'm passionate about those unforced turnovers.
Yes.
You know, you're going to have a few in basketball, especially if you're going to play aggressively, but you can't have those unforced turnovers.
Yep.
So Waukomis stays in their zone, trying to trap the corner there. We dribble it out of bounds. So the trap for them works. Again, turnover, as we were just talking about. So we got to loosen up here a little bit. 1-2-2 zone here. Staying in it. Got to widen that a little bit, I hope. Not give them that perimeter shot. Quick shot right there. Air ball. Oh, backdoor rebound. Miss. Rebound Caldwell. So just under, we're at the 4:40 mark here of the first. Really need a bucket right here.
Yep. Get on track here.
4.5 minute mark of the first period. Got trapped down in here last time. Get it back out.
11's really good on defense, Coach.
Oh, steal. Push the layup, foul, Caldwell. So 11 will go to the line.
Coach said, if 34 makes him go on offense, number 11 makes him go on defense. And you see it there. That's good range. Yep. Quickness, good range, and
yeah, she has some length there. Looked like
very athletic.
Missed the first, makes the second, so makes it 10-0, 4:18 in the first as the Lady Trojans brings it down. Looks like the Lady Chiefs are going to stretch their zone out here a little bit, put a little pressure on as soon as we cross the line. Kayot drives and kicks to Miller, who shoots the three from the corner, miss. So we've got to draw, work some better shots, I would say now, getting down early. So 3 by 11, block out, in and out, rebound. Kayot's going to push it up. One on a bunch, pull up here. So Miller breaks the 2, and then we kick it back out. Now we're going to set it back up. So Miller again for a 3. Miss. Rebound Caldwell, miss. Don't get the foul first. I think Caldwell was fouled, but Purdue gets that rebound and goes up hard and gets fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Harley's shooting 2, and she makes the first one. So
on the board.
10-1. About the 3:20 mark here. Misses the second. So staying in our zone. Alana White is checked in for Ripple.
That was a walk.
And pressure in the ball here, so we'll see. 11's not afraid to pull the trigger there, is she?
No, she's not. Got a good little shot.
Bounces up and hits the top. So that'll be out of bounds. Turnover us. So 10-9, 10-1 here at the 2:50 mark of the first period. So got to get something going offensively. The Lady Trojans. So Miller cross court. So their pressure out on the ball is really giving us a problem. Miller drives baseline, loses the handle, and then we're going to get a tie-up jump, and it's going to be Waukomis ball. So good idea right there, but lose the handle. So Riffle checks back in for Miller. We hit the 2.5 mark of the first period with it 10-1. So staying in our zone. Give Waukomis credit. They've been patient in trying to work it in. Back cross court.
It's a good shot. It's
to the
tough.
bucket and make. So 12-1, 2:12 left as the Lady Trojans come down. So we got to get more aggressive here offensively. And they're really kind of dictating. There we go. Break it. Kick. Go up strong to Caldwell. Nice pass from White. Caldwell, 2 on the short jumper in the lane. Makes it 12-3. So 12-3 here at the one and a half mark of the first period. This period's going by pretty quick. Maybe a moving screen there. 24 now from the top of the key. No iron. Rebound Kayot. Trying to push it up the court. Recover that. And unforced. Another one of those unforced turnovers. So check in here, sub Hawk for Purdue. So Allie Hawk comes in the game. So on the court now for your Lady Trojans is White, Riffle, Caldwell, and Hawk. As we are at the 1 minute mark of the first period, Lady Trojans down 12-3. So staying in our 1-2-2 zone. Waukomis being patient, working it around. Drive and kick. Nice tip by Caldwell there, out of bounds. Stays with Waukomis. So inbound Waukomis, under the go. We're going to zone the inbound. And she walks as she catches it. Good call right there. So 48 seconds left here in the first as we bring it down. See if we play for one shot. 12-3. Lady Trojans down. So again, they're going to pressure the ball. And man, good hands, Coach.
Yep.
We're really struggling with breaking that. So 3 by Kayot, miss, rebound Caldwell, then a lot of scrum for the ball on the floor, letting them play there a little bit, getting physical, out of bounds on us. So miss and scrum for the rebound. So 17-16. They're going to play for the last shot here, I assume, of the first period. So we're going to stay in the zone. Looks like we extended a little bit. Play a little help there. Don't leave her open.
No, can't lose her.
Quick 3. Could have been over the back right there. No call. So at the end of the first period, Lady Trojans are down 12-3. So really struggled scoring offensively there, Coach. And as you mentioned earlier, turnovers hurt us. And, we had quite a few there in the first period.
Yeah, we did. We had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, and you can be Gino Ariema and draw up everything, and it isn't going to matter if you turn the ball over half of your possessions. And so when our girls learn how to kind of understand the flow of the game a little bit better and play with each other, which is tough. You never know who's going to be out with this COVID thing here and there. Everyone kind of has different strengths, and so that's something that's going to come with time. But also those 2 Gilliland girls up top, the freshman and sophomore, Hope and Cambry, they're, like you said, they're long and they're athletic, and they're disrupting us a lot at the top. And the other thing I'd like to see Cooper or Kayot take a couple more shots if we can get her some open looks. She only shot it once, and she can drain it. So she's been doing a good job getting the ball and getting her teammates involved, and she really hasn't had any turnovers there. But we need to get her taking some shots.
Yeah, I think their pressure has bothered us to where we haven't gotten in a rhythm offensively, and so we haven't been able to get our shots for anybody, whether it's Miller, Riffle, Kayot. So give a quick shout out to those OBA cheerleaders: Celeste Wilson, Carissa Barney, Madison Shelton, Briley Cox, and Carly Fournier. Girls doing a great job, as always, keeping the crowd pumped up. They're like some of the sports team. They're down a couple, so you girls that aren't able to be here tonight, I'll give you a shout out. So they're extending their zone out to half court, 2-1-2. So let's see if we attack it any differently.
They'll be strong there.
So inbound right here underneath. Let's see if we can get a shot off of the inbound. So screen.
Gilliland, I mean, if she hasn't caused 3 or 4 turnovers, she's also knocked another 4 or 5 out of bounds, or tipped a few more. She's really good up there. Very disruptive. There's another.
So tipped on the inbound. I think we panicked right there. Got down to 5. Thought we was going to get a 5-second call. So rushed the inbound. And so foul. Foul on the floor. So that's on 21. Yes.
Alana White. Good hustle. I mean, that was could have gone either way right there. Coach, we started 9-zip down, but I mean, it's only 3-3 since then, and that was about a minute and a half into the game. So
air ball, 34, but rebound. Not sure what happened there. Couldn't see from my angle, but she air balls, but they get the rebound and put it right back up. So
yeah, but we get a couple threes that fall. We're right back in it.
I think he gave the points to the wrong team right there. Should be.
Yes, it's 14-3.
14-3. So 14-3. As the Lady Chiefs brings it down. Again, we're going to stay in our 1-2-2 zone, trying to pack it in, but then pop back out, and we're just slow on the pop out right there if we're going to stay in that look. So they hit a
third 3 they've hit from the top of the key.
Hit another 3. Makes it 17, right?
Yes, sir.
So shot miss right there. So substitutions coming to the table for the Lady Trojans as we hit the 6-minute mark in the second period. Down 17-3. It looks like a second quarter football score right now, Coach. We need a touchdown. Yep. Nice block right there by Clara Caldwell. White's going to bring it down and pull up, kick it over to Cooper. Cooper pulls up the short jumper, what you talking about earlier, Coach. Makes it 17-5.
Oh, you can touch the screen.
So, nice job right there. So 17-5 at the 5:40 mark of the second period. So foul on the floor.
If 34 gets the ball in the middle of the lane, it's going to be tough to stop her. We're going to have to make sure that doesn't happen.
Foul's going to be on Hawk. And I had her shooting, so shooting 2. Hits the first. And substituting in for the Lady Trojans, Harley Purdue and Ashley Miller check back in the game. Caldwell and Kayak come out. And deep three, late getting out there, and boy, they're lighting it up, Coach.
Yeah, they are. They're shooting it
well.
Are
they like 5 for 6 on 3-point range, but 21-5. Lady Trojans down 21-5. And turnover, unforced turnover, and layup.
Yeah, Coach, you're right. That's their 5th 3. That's our 8th turnover.
So 23-5. Lady Trojans down. 3 by Miller, and sticks to the rim, and everybody's standing around looking at everybody else. So grab a ball and throw it down there, and let's go. So
looks like we got a tall guy coming out. I sure hope that kid plays offensive lineman. Big, strong kid right there.
So, spectator from the stands. Jump ball, so that's a jump ball. So it actually we got the arrow luck right there, so it's ours still. So our inbound underneath had a 5 count last time.
Levin gets her hands on it again. She's everywhere, Coach.
And timeout on the floor. So Coach don't like what he saw there. Timeout on the floor. We're at the just under 5-minute mark of the second period. The Lady Trojans down 23-5. So I'd like to take this opportunity to give a shout out to our business sponsors. Business sponsors, thank you for all you do for sponsoring OBA athletics. We cannot provide athletics for our student athletes without your help and support. Be sure to check out all that's going on with OBA, multiple areas of information. Check out the website at oklahomabible.com. Check Oklahoma Bible Academy out on Facebook, on the Facebook page, and OBA Athletics at OBA Athletics on Twitter. So we come out of the timeout here. Inbounding underneath. Having trouble inbounding tonight. They're so lengthy on and turnover. So staying in our zone. Girls working hard, don't give it inside, and gets it inside right there, catch and shoot. So 25-5, 4:30 to go in the second.
She's automatic, Coach. If she catches it in the lane, she's going to put points on the board, whether she scores or draws a foul.
Well, I'd like to see us get a good shot right here. And steal. So still Riffle bringing it back down. And errant pass it up the court and layup, and late foul. Can't do that. That's just, can't do it. So just under 4 minutes, 27-5. And Coach, mass substitutes. So
I don't blame him, Coach. I mean,
mass substitution here. Got a freshman come in the game. Carpenter checks in.
Got Aaron Hayes.
Emma Butler.
Emma Butler, yeah.
So they check in the game. Makes the and one, so it completes a three-point play. Makes it 28-5 at the 3:30 mark here of the second. 3:40 mark, my fault. So steal, that was just a knockaway right there.
Yep.
And layup on the other end. So that pushes it to 30. So quick three by Kayot, off the mark, rebound Caldwell. Thinks about going right back up, kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes shoots and misses. And they'll bring it back down. So looks like we have, well, I don't know what we're in right now, Coach. Help me out.
We're in man.
Okay, we're in man.
I think we just had a couple girls lost.
Looks like Coach changed the man, so layup for Waukomis makes it 32-5.
Good take.
32-5 and charge. So Kayot tries to take it to the board hard and charges. Is that her second?
First.
First, team 5. So 5 team fouls to their 1 as we work to get something going here offensively. Shot miss, rebound for Waukomis, gets it back inside to
works it down in there for a bucket. Makes it 34-5. 34-5. Here at as we approach the 2-minute mark of the second period, first half. So travel. Now what we got to do here is bear down and get focused, and some frustration starting to show early. Girls just got to settle down. So
gotta stay
Lady
positive.
Trojans jump in a man here, as you mentioned earlier. So got a sag help there, good help defense, but gets around us on the baseline, goes score, so makes it 36-5. 36-5 at the 150 mark of the second period. So foul out front. That's just their team's second.
It's pretty impressive, Coach. They're that aggressive on D, cause that many turnovers, and only a lot of times you see a lot of fouls, but they've only fouled us twice. I mean, it's been called, but they haven't been dumb about it.
Right. They have a couple of substitutions for them now. Didn't mention it when they subbed in the game, but 22-12 is now in the game and shot by Hayes. Rebound Butler, but jump ball and goes over to Waukomis. So 36-5 at the 1.5-minute mark of the second period. So
Coach, they've got everybody in from their bench. I mean, they've got one starter out there, the senior Taylor Moody, and they have another one in, but she's a freshman, so he's doing a good job trying to get their girls in. They just don't have anyone else. It might be the only team I've seen with less girls than us.
Miller, Coach Mass substitutes back in, so Purdue, Riffle, and Miller are back in for the Lady Trojans. Bucket, so 38-5 as we get to the 1-minute mark, 1 minute of the first half. And Caldwell drive and foul. Nice drive and bucket for number 12, Clara Caldwell, as she'll draw the foul. So the bucket is good there. Makes it 38-7, am I right? Shooting.
It is. 38.
So is that?
Should be 8.
I have 8.
Yeah. They got it fixed.
So 38-8. And shot miss, rebound Purdue, jump ball and other way. So our ball stays with us. So just at about the 39-second mark here of the so 38-8. 37 seconds here to see if we're going to be aggressive or just play for the last shot. So Cooper for a 3, gets a good look, miss.
Oh, man.
And
I disagree with that call. I mean, Claire was just more athletic there, went up, elevated, tipped the ball out, and they called a foul on it.
I would agree with you. So we got a foul call. Caldwell draws the foul. That's team 6, her second. And 20 seconds left of the first. So going to pressure the ball a lot right here. Drive and kick, drive the baseline and miss. Scrum for the ball, jump ball. And stays down there on that end with Waukomis at the 11.5 mark. So 11 seconds till halftime. Lady Trojans down a bunch as we are struggling on the offensive side of the ball, and then they are hot on their offensive side. So long rebound Caldwell.
It's good hustle. Just
great hustle right there. Just loses it. So 2-1 inbound, long shot, miss, and that's the buzzer. So we go to halftime. We go to halftime at 38-8. Lady Trojans struggling both offensive and defensively. I would actually say, Coach, that they really struggled offensively to ever get anything going.
Yep.
Or get some good shots. Defensively, we chose to play a zone, and they were hot from the three-point line. They hit 5 or 6. I don't know what you have there. You're the stat guy.
Yeah, they hit 5, Coach, and we let them get started early, and you combine that with 16 turnovers on our end in the first half, and I'm sorry if we sound negative, but we're both coaches, and if they want someone to blow sunshine, then maybe have some fans do it. We're going to be honest. Like, we got to stop turning the ball over if we're going to win games, and our girls know that, which is why Coach wholesale substituted a couple times to get our attention. Some girls have a little bit less experience, but you know what? They weren't turning the ball over as much as we had 13 at that point. Last 4 minutes, we only had 3, so I think we got their attention a little bit. Hopefully, get back in the game a little fire. We just got to make sure that we finish strong. I don't know if we can come back in this game or not, but we can sure finish strong, and we can sure finish with good effort.
That's right. We can definitely, nothing is substituted for great effort, and we can definitely play better in the second half. I mean, we played a lot better last night. Again, we 2 for 2 over the last 4 games, and one thing I bragged about these girls and talking about our struggles offensively is down at the Wapanukka tournament this weekend, we scored 67 and 61 the first 2 ball games, and then even in the loss, we had 48, I think it was. So, we had a bunch of points, so we can definitely shoot. We can definitely run the court, but we are very frustrated right now and cold, so we got to do a better job of that. So.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say Waukomis doesn't have good D. They do. Those 2 girls up front, both Gilliland girls, are doing a good job pressuring, getting their hands on a lot of balls. And so I think that we are trying to move the ball, which is what you got to do against the zone to get it to rotate and find someone open. And we're trying, but we got to utilize some different passes, maybe a bounce pass or a skip pass every once in a while. And when we get the ball down into the zone, they do have a couple tall girls down there, and we've had some looks, but we just got to be careful with it. So they're good. I mean, they're a good team, Coach. They're 13 and 4. All of their 4 losses were to teams that were solid: Sealing, O'Keene, Garber, Drummond. I mean, good teams. They beat who they should beat and probably lost to who they should lose to. They're a solid team, but they're not 30 points better than OBA is. So
Correct. Well, that's the nature of basketball. Is when you're cold on the offensive side, you have to match it with great defense or even better defense till your shots come back or you get the rhythm going. And so when you're struggling on both ends, then you get in a situation like we have been tonight. So I'd like to take this opportunity about 6 minutes into halftime to give another shout out to our business sponsors. Our business sponsors here at OBA, we greatly appreciate all you do for student athletes and making sure that we are able to do what we do. So if you're a business sponsor, you have a banner out on the track, at the football field, and also here in the gym, as the camera guy is doing a great job of giving you a little look at that as we scan around. So there's some on the end that we can't get to, but your support allows us to provide athletics to OBA students and make sure we have the necessities to operate the sport. So thank you for that. Be sure to check out all information on the website at oklahomabible.com, at the Facebook page, all the information hot off the press from the office at the Facebook page, Oklahoma Bible, and athletics on the Twitter at OBA Athletics. So be sure to check us out. Give us an email or a shout if you enjoy and appreciate the live stream. As we get closer to playoffs here, we'll see what we can and can't live stream, but appreciate that support. So we got homecoming week, Coach. Let's talk about that a little bit. Homecoming Thursday night versus Crescent. All kinds of activities going on, including the legendary traditional OBA kissing contest. I was talking to somebody, actually one of the officials has said, and I quote, they've been doing that at OBA since I was a toddler.
Wow.
So Miss Christmas, who I like to refer to as the legend, who's been at OBA for 30 plus years, is the grand marshal for the pig kissing contest and organization. So we'll definitely have that. So talk a little bit about Crescent and what you've heard and athletically.
Yeah, we played them once, both girls and boys I believe in the tournament, conference tournament, wasn't it?
Yep.
And
Yep.
both won. That was a good matchup for us. Boys-wise, they do have some athleticism, a couple tall, longer kids, but our guys handled it pretty well when they played them over there in Fairview in the conference tournament, and the girls did the same thing. And even if we don't get to come back and win this game, it's really important to get back on a roll so we can head into that game strong and with some confidence. Kind of gain back that confidence we gained playing pretty well during the tournament down in Wapanucka. But yeah, homecoming is always special here. And the pig kissing is great. It's pretty funny being in the halls and being in classrooms when they try to decide each class who they want to nominate, because they always pick the person who's going to have hardest time doing it, and then they raise money to do it. So I mean, it's pretty funny. And I mean, typically it's the girls that get picked, and they freak out a lot when they find out they have to kiss a pig possibly. So it's a pretty fun time.
Correct. Yes, it is a good time, and the kids always make it happen, make it fun. So we're going to take a short break here with about 3 minutes to go, about a 2-minute break. We'll be back right before you see the girls have come out to start warming up. So again, we want to thank you for listening and watching OBA and Trojans and Lady Trojans basketball on obatrojans.tv, on the Squirtle, and at your website. We'll be right back. So, welcome back, folks, to Trojans basketball on the Squirtle app and at obatrojans.tv. Thanks for joining us. Coach Cheatham here with Coach Mendenhall, being your live casters and your entertainers for tonight. So, as we talked, down big, 38-8 as we start the second half, third period here. So let's see if we got a little fire.
Yeah.
Here and get after them a little bit. So starting lineups on the floor for both teams. For your Lady Trojans, it'll be Caldwell, Kayott, Miller, Riffle, and Purdue. Waukomis is going to stay in their zone. We're going to work it around. Caldwell from the corner, three. Nice shot. That's a way to start the second half. 38-11, that's 3 for Caldwell. Lady Trojans staying in their zone defense, but trying to put a little more pressure on the ball, which causes a turnover right there. Ripple pressuring the ball. Girl bounces it off of her knee.
Good
Look
D.
like there. So good D by Ripple, and nice pass in there. I don't know if they tipped it or we bobbled it or what, but they bring it down, miss, and that's a great example of why you got to hustle back.
Yep.
And even if you're getting beat is because they missed the layup, then we can get the rebound there. So
that's exactly right.
40-11, quick shot,
Rebound
miss,
Harley.
rebound Purdue, kick to Caldwell. Caldwell shoots, misses, and rebound Waukomis. So the Lady Chiefs.
Oh, that's a walk.
And that's a walk. So turnover. So a little more fire here, starting the second half. Better shots, make it a couple, and 40-11 as we hit just the 6:30 mark of the third period. So again, in their zone. And cross court pass errant.
You know, with that odd, they have an even front on their zone, and we bring it up in the middle. We can't just pick our dribble up because they can sit there because we're not shooting the three from there, and they can just stay on our wings. And so we've got to make them make a decision, either driving at them and then kicking it down to the wing, or just penetrating the middle and kicking it out.
Right. They do the same thing right there. Good job by Caldwell on the pressure defense. Errant pass and steal by Purdue.
That's
Miller drives
right
a pull-up jumper, miss. Rebound, great effort by Caldwell. Kick to Miller, another shot, tip.
Good, Harley.
Rebound, Harley. Harley wanted a foul, looked like, didn't get it.
And that's their coach. I mean, Ashley took it in there, was aggressive, and I like that. I mean, we didn't get any points, but we had three good shots at it.
So back to our, looks like we're playing man now with a little help. Oh, we're going to get a charge. So
good D, Harley.
Good job, Harley. Purdue right there drawing the charge. With the banged up knee, still takes the charge. Nice job, nice effort right there.
Yep.
40-11, 5:19 as the Lady Trojans work the zone of Waukomis. Get it inside, free throw jumper there, 15-footer for Caldwell off the front rim.
It's a walk.
So soft man looks like is pressure the ball, sag in the zone in the lane, and off strip right there, actually stays there. So Lady Trojans don't pop out there. Been playing man, don't know what happened there, if we had the right person.
Cambry Gilliland there, Coach said she's a streaky shooter. She didn't really even shoot it in the first half, and she's already got 5 here in the second half.
So Lady Trojans taking their time, working it around. Kayot with a deep 3, miss. And foul, good block out by Harley Purdue.
Purdue's doing work down there this quarter, Coach.
Yes, sir. Drew the foul right there. So we're at the 4:16 mark of the third period, 43-11. 43-11. Lady Trojans down, and not sure what the deal is. So on the late inbound, then we get a loose ball on the inbound tie up turnover on arrow possession.
So the Lady Trojans are again staying in a man look with a help man. Depending on who the girl is, where we're going to come out on the perimeter and guard her or not. So foul on Ripple.
Good effort. Just you know, she was just looking to pass. We didn't really need to reach there, but it was good effort getting her feet moving. And I like this. I like our pressure man. We got Cooper on their best player, and we got Clara on their most athletic player, and they want to dribble and hand it off. And if we help and then help the helper, we can slow them down.
So good tip right there by Caldwell, and good effort right there by Caldwell, giving pressure. So ball out, hit the 3:28 mark of the third period. 43-11 still.
That's a way to jump the screen there, Cooper.
And Caldwell stumbles. All right, we get the ball, rebound, K-Op pushing it up the court.
Good look.
Caldwell.
Good idea. Just a good play there by Q. She's got a lot of basketball savvy.
Yes. So, again, they're being patient as the Lady Trojans stay in a man defense right here. Trying to put a little more pressure on the ball, give them a different look. So, definitely have slowed them down this half. Now, 11 drives, miss.
Yeah, Coach, I think their defense, their offense is built more for kind of set up and hit threes, and this is kind of putting them in a little bit different situation because they're not geared to, you know, drive as much to the hole, which is what you have to do to kind of take the man.
Right. Team foul 3 for Waukomis to just our 1 as we hit the 2.5-minute mark of the third period right here. So Waukomis is staying in their zone. They played zone all night. Chaos drives baseline, throws up a shot, misses. Caldwell rebound, fights for the ball, finally gets a call on the ground, on the floor. That'll be team 4. Check in for both teams. Allie Hawk will check in for Harley Purdue as who checked in for them? 32?
I believe so.
I think we got blood. Timeout on the floor with official. Official timeout. Quick inbound short jumper by Caldwell. Good. Nice shot right there for Caldwell. It pushes it to 43-13. 43-13. Staying in our man.
Way to stay in front there, Allie.
Good job cutting her off, as you said there, by Hawk. And going to get a reach or a body right here. Who's it going to be on? Going to be on Camber. Going to be on Camber Riffle. That'll be her second, team second. As we slide under the 2-minute mark here of the third period here early in the second half. So looks like we jump back in our zone here, Coach. Coming off the inbound, long shot miss, and rebound K-Op pushes it up the court, gets hammered from the girl behind there trying to run and get a steal, and goes to team 5. So 5 team fouls to 2. And quick inbound and shot by Caldwell. Split the difference there from the 15-footer to the top of the key, right? And good bucket, good shot. She's hot. Keep giving her the rock. 43-15.
And she's playing her butt off on defense.
So So scrum for the ball, rebound, Riffle, kick up the field. Caldwell running the floor and bucket.
You got
17.
all
so
9 of our points this half, Coach.
43-17, and definitely see the attitude, aggressiveness for the Lady Trojans. And I don't know if some of that's because they're just mad, or we're in a man, or what. But again, I think it's an example of defense spurs offense, right?
Yep.
And when you're having a tough time playing offense or struggling to put it in the bucket, you pick it up on defense.
Yes, you can always control effort. I mean, sometimes the ball's not going to fall, but you can always control effort.
So White checks in for Miller. That was Chaot's second, team third.
Oh, no. Disagree with that call. And this is a great crew. Singh's a legend, and Dakota Martin's doing a great job, but disagree with that call sometimes.
So that's Chaot's picks up quick three. Team 4, but what I'm looking at already is
That's a walk.
That's another walk. Rebound. So Waukomis gets a rebound twice on the offensive end here. So 20 seconds left in the third. So 43-17. I'm going to say 11's going to try to take this shot one way or the other.
Yeah.
So 8, 7, 6. Caldwell with some length on her. Let's see if we can. Oh, she does the little pick and roll. Miss. And that's the end of the third. So at the end of the third, 43-17. So the Lady Trojans win that period.
And Coach, they did exactly what we wanted them to do. I mean, we outscored them 9-6, and they did not take their starters out. You know that they wanted to start fast and give their guys some rest, and that shows what we talked about. They went on about a 20-point run in the last half of the second quarter, and it kind of put us out of reach for the game. But what we can control, we have controlled since then. And the effort, like you said, we brought it on defense. And it shows you what we can play with a team that's a good team if we cut down the turnover, which we only had 4 turnovers that quarter.
Right.
Which is
right.
great.
Definitely. I mean, that's just how we see it. So,
in fact, Coach, Claire Caldwell at every point that.
I think I just seen Bigfoot. I'm not for sure, but Bigfoot might be on campus.
Well, there's a hunting season
at OVA
Bigfoot now in Oklahoma, so.
That's right. I think Bigfoot. No, I'm sorry. That's not Bigfoot. That's just Mr. Reese.
Oh, it's Mr. Reese. Mr. Garber, Wolverine, Skelter, Conference All-Tournament team.
Did you know Mr. Reese used to live in Seattle? The Waukomis' coach. Just a little stat for you here is Mr. Reese. Mr. Reese scored a bunch of points when he was in high school versus Waukomis. So
Cimarron Trailblazers.
We start the fourth period here, 43-17, and really like our effort and our attitude in the third.
Yep.
So on the court right now for your Lady Trojans is Caldwell, Hawk, White, Riffle, and Chaot. So
to push in the back.
Good look for Coop, in and out.
Yeah, it was a good look. Best look she's had.
Moved the ball around, got a good look, just didn't go. So get it back here and play on D. So we're going to go back to our zone here. Playing in our zone. No. What are we doing?
I think we're man.
Nope, we're in man. So coaches went back to the man. Caldwell tries to draw the charge, doesn't get it. And now Caldwell tips it away. So man her length and effort on defense. So White brings it up. And three-pointer for Caldwell, good. 20.
She scored 12 straight for us.
43-20. As Caldwell has got the hot hand. So, and she's making things happen defensively. So, Riffle pressuring the ball. Ball's inside, and White On a white helps, but it's a foul, so. So, foul. She'll go to the line to try to complete the and one. No. What we got here? She's just shooting one.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there, but I think the official told them wrong. So, 46-20 at the 6.5-minute mark of the fourth period. So, Waukomis still in the zone. They played zone all night, yes? And
Yes, they have.
I don't know what happened there, but that was an errant throw there. Not sure what. So, turnover. Waukomis ball. 6:15 to go, 46-20. So, pass inside.
You got a fronter there. Can't let her have it that easy on the block.
48-20. As we get under 6 minutes here in the game. So quick three by Riffle and in and out. Got a good look. They're going to push it up strong here. Let's see. Good job cutting her off by Riffle. And out of bounds on OBA. Waukomis ball underneath their goal. So and shot, miss, rebound. Hayes, who just checked in the game, she's going to push it up the court, decides to pull back. So Aaron Hayes in the game now. Caldwell and drives and makes it. So 48-22.
Coach, she's got 19 and we've got 22. So good game for her. Other girls got to step up and score too, though.
So as some of us are struggling, that's got to be our ball. So good job right there. 48-22. Timeout on the court. So Waukomis, first timeout of the night for their coach. Take this timeout to give a shout out to the OBA cheerleaders this year. Your 2021 OBA cheerleaders: Celeste Wilson, Carissa Barney, Madison Shelton, Briley Cox, and Carly Fournier. Coached by Miss Sammy Cheatham. Give a shout out to those ladies, always working hard, doing a great job, especially on homecoming week when there's extra festivities going on. So again, reminder, the Lady Trojans play at home on Thursday night. That's Thursday night, 2 nights from the night for homecoming night. Homecoming, as always, at OBA is after the boys' game. After the boys' game at approximately 9:30, 9:45. Takes about 15 or 20 minutes to get set up. So come back to that and talk about that in a little bit more, as I know some of you wanting to get in, and we're with the COVID environment, we are doing tickets. So the Lady Trojans working the ball around the Waukomis zone as we are at the 4.5 minute mark here. 48-22, and Miller checks in for Riffle.
Attack, there you go.
And Kayot takes a three because they're going to let her shoot it there at the top of the key. Miss. And she hadn't been able to find her rhythm tonight.
Not tonight.
And so.
Good shot.
In and out before we can get out there on her on 11. So breaks the 50 mark for Waukomis, 51-22. And Miller baseline. So Lady Trojans ball underneath. working the ball around the zone here of Miller's going to take a deep three off the front rim. And we're going to jump in a man-to-man here, so walk or what, but steal by Caldwell. If they're not going to call a walk, I'll just steal it from you, and foul as she pulls up the jumper. So Caldwell go to the line to shoot 2 at 3:47 in the fourth, down 51-22. So glad to be playing at home tonight and Thursday night. Another opportunity, as this is our first year in our remodeled gymnasium. Really like the look of that floor, Coach.
Looks awesome. Really good. Did you design that?
So I helped. I will not take full credit.
It looks great.
So some substitutions for Waukomis and OBA on the floor now for your Lady Trojans is Caldwell Carpenter is checked in the game. Kayot, Hawk, and Miller. OBA will stay in a man-to-man as they drive, air ball.
Got to block out.
Miss, rebound Waukomis, then drive to 34 and make. And 1. So she'll go to the line to shoot 1, make it 53-24. We got to move our feet better there.
We do, and we got to block out backside. That's easy. I mean, it's an easy thing. It's easy to fix, too. It's all about effort.
And she completes the three-point play. So the Lady Trojans will bring it down here, 54-24, as we work to throw it inside. Errant throw right there. They're going to push it up.
Can't do that.
And Carpenter on the block there, cutting her off. Good effort. And go to the line to shoot 2. Be sure to check out OBA on the Facebook page at Oklahoma Bible. Also, OklahomaBible.com on the website, and follow athletics at Twitter at OBA Athletics. Be sure to check out the Spirit Store if you're coming Thursday night to the ball game or to homecoming. Lots of good things in the Spirit Store. Misses a second as we have a scrum for the ball. Always good stuff at the Spirit Store. Come check it out and buy your OBA gear. Kayot takes the 3. They're going to wide open, and she nails it. Good shot right there. Makes it 27. 55-27. Steal Carpenter. Nice job. Carpenter's going to go coast to coast and makes the layup. So Carpenter for 2, 55-29 at the 2:36 mark of the fourth period. So dribble around. We just can't let her go that easy, and I'm not sure that was a foul, but hey, I got a bad view. Good effort right there by Caldwell. So as they say, she said it was, so it is. So team fouls, 8 for us, 6 for them. She misses the front end of the 2. Right at 2.5 minutes to go. Checking in the game is Hayes and Emma Butler. So 10 and 11. Check into the game for the Lady Trojans. Hits the second. Makes it 56-29. And Hayes will bring it up the court. So Hayes, Hawk, Purdue, Butler, and Carpenter are your Lady Trojans that's in the game right now. So, whoa.
Looks like we'll be going to the line here.
1 and 1, so Carpenter will go to the line to shoot the 1 and 1 off of the foul because everybody's in the bonus. So everybody's in the bonus. So misses the front end of the 1 and 1. So Lady Trojans will sag back into defense here as we play out the last 2 minutes of this game. Miss, rebound. I always want to give a shout out to our teachers, Coach. Teachers do a great job, and bucket for Waukomis, 58. Thank you, teachers, for all you do.
Especially their flexibility during homecoming week.
Correct. Don't forget the flexibility for homecoming week. Foul on the court, and I'll go to the line. Who's going to go to the line? Hawk is going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. So 1:46 to go in the game. 58-29 as Allie Hawk will go to the line to shoot 2. So lane violation. We'll shoot it again.
New life.
Misses the front end of the second chance of the 1-and-1 and stays here, it looks like. Parents, be sure to check out the weekly email every Friday. Weekly email from Miss White, from OBA on everything important that's going on that you need to make sure that's on the calendar. Hawk will shoot a 3. Off the mark, rebound Carpenter, and out of bounds.
Love her hustle, though. Works hard.
So be sure to check out that weekly email. Has the headmaster notes in it and everything that's going on, good information. So be sure to check that out. Read that email. So quick shot by Waukomis, short jumper. Makes it 60-29 as we go at a minute 17 in the game. Reach foul. Coach is saying no, please don't. As we'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Carpenter go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. So off the front, miss on the 1-and-1. So Waukomis pressures it up the ball and up the court, and better match up here. Got to play the whole time. So 1:05 here as we go. Oh, steal by Hayes. Nice job. And then miss. Official gets in the way. Look out. And looks like a tip by Carpenter. Hawk comes up with it. Gives it to Carpenter on running the court and out of bounds. Stays with OBA. 49 seconds. 49 seconds. And inbound here. Carpenter drives, little short jumper, off.
You know, Coach, we're going to, end up losing by about 30, but what we said at halftime, I think our girls did. We wanted to see them play hard, and we didn't. It's not like they pulled off, We actually outscored their starters in the second half, and when they pulled their kids, we pulled our kids. And so that was good to see, and I think we can really take that into Thursday.
I agree totally. And coming off, we had a great weekend and a tough, hard-fought game last night. Tonight just got away from us. So hopefully we can rebound here. And as Crescent comes to town, as you mentioned earlier, we have played Crescent in the conference tournament and beat them. So
good luck to Waukomis this year. Good team.
So
make a good run.
As the buzzer sounds, 60-29 is the final for the Lady Trojans ball game here at home versus Waukomis, as they'll take the loss and go to the locker room. So Coach Atak will try to regroup and get after them. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our business sponsors for all you do for OBA and supporting OBA athletics. So be sure to check those business sponsors out in the on the banners and the signs in the gym and at the track. You can also find those on the website at OBA at OklahomaBible.com. Be sure to check us out too on Facebook at Oklahoma Bible Academy and OBA Athletics at Twitter at OBA Athletics. So, Coach, as we wrap up here, the girls' game and start talking about the boys' game. Got any closing words in relation to the girls' game?
No, not at all. I mean, a couple bright spots in the second half. Like we said, they played hard, and I really thought Clara Caldwell had an awesome game, and really she had scored all but 3 of our points until 2.5 minutes left. So really, really impressive game, and she was everywhere on defense too. So I like when we went to man, and she guarded their most athletic girl, and she stayed all over and caused trouble. So I think that's something we can build off of.
For sure, I totally agree. You know, she had the hot hand in the second half, and we were more aggressive as a team in the second half. So we'll close out the girls' game tonight in their loss, and we'll move forward here and get ready for the boys. Game. We feel like that this is going to be a good game here, good matchup.
Should be.
Size-wise and athletic-wise, so we're excited about this. Again, always excited about playing at home. So we are about 8.5 minutes away, so we're going to go ahead and take an early break here. Go ahead and just let you watch the boys warm up and take about a 5 or 6 minute break here. Let Coach and I take a short break, and then we'll be back. Well, you going to be able to come back?
I will be here.
In the boys game? Awesome. Glad to have you. So
thanks.
As we wrap up here before we go to break, thank you for watching OBA Athletics and OBA Basketball at Oklahoma Bible and OBATrojans.tv, OBATrojans.tv on the Squirtle app. Also, be sure to check out the Mascot Media. I haven't plugged that tonight, but Mascot Media app, the Mascot Media app for all you parents has all the schedules on it. So be sure to check out the Mascot Media app. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Oklahoma Bible Academy, at Twitter at OBA Athletics. And again, thank you for watching OBA Basketball on OBATrojans.tv, OBATrojans.tv on the Squirtle app. Thank you, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Oklahoma Bible Trojans basketball on the campus of Oklahoma Bible Academy.